Have you ever felt like your faith is running on empty? Like you've been through the heartbreak, you've been through the torment, the rejection, because sometimes it feels like torment. You've been through rejection, you've been through the pain, you've been blindsided by some things. You believe in God, but your faith feels like it's running on empty. I want to talk to those women today that need to rebuild their faith right in the middle of the pain or the waiting or the silent season. Let's go straight to the word so we can let our faith. Let's start with the foundation. Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Faith isn't about having everything figured out, right? It's about trusting God when we can't see how it's going to turn out. Sometimes, let's just say, sometimes our faith feels fragile, especially when we've been disappointed by people, by places, by things. But here's the truth. Faith is not a feeling. It's a decision. It's believing to trust God and His promises over what we see and over how we feel. Means regardless if we're still hurting. Every day we're getting up saying, God, I declare that I'm whole, that I'm healed, according to 1 Peter 2:24. I choose to trust you today, even if I don't have it figured out. Father, you're working all things together for my good, because your word says it, and I choose to believe your word over what I see and over how I feel. So how do we grow that faith? Romans 10:17. Now faith cometh from hearing, and hearing the word of God. That means we have to saturate ourselves in the word of God. The other day, I was in the car and I was driving and I was thinking about this, saturating ourselves in the word of God. And I got a quick vision of being in a pool and how we go under. We got to be so saturated that it covers us, that the word covers us like the water covers us, right? We got to put it in our ears. We got to put it in our heart. We got to let it be before us 24/7. We got to listen to sermons. We got to speak and declare the word out our mouth. We got to write it down. We got to put the word in our heart, because as we begin to do that, we'll begin to believe, and our faith will begin to, as we begin to do that, our faith will begin to grow through pressure, through being in prayer, through being in the presence of God. Don't let the enemy trick you into thinking you're weak. You're not weak. God is training you for spiritual strength. Some of you are in a faith fight right now. You're holding on while everything seems to be falling apart. 1 Peter 1:7 says,